everybody, welcome to Natty's Home Cooking. Today we are making the Morning Bliss ham, egg, and melty cheese breakfast tacos. These are the corn soft tacos. So right now we're just going to use the hash browns pre-made little hash brown squares. You can actually make these yourself if you want to make homemade ones, that's fine. We're going to do it in a little bit of peanut oil, or you can use olive oil. And we're going to let these crispy up on each side before we add in our other ingredients. Now add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper onto these before flipping, and make sure that the other side, this side, gets golden brown before you flip them over. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and, like I stated, add that salt and pepper. And then we're going to go ahead and chop up some onions. Once we chop these onions, we're going to add it in with the hash browns and let them saute with the hash browns. It kind of gives it that flavor when it's cooking into the hash browns. That onion flavor will be mixed in with that, and it tastes really, really good. So let those, and I actually, when I'm making French fries, I always add sliced onions when I'm crisping them or when I'm deep frying them, just because it does give another flavor that brings it out even more. So we're just going to let these saute together and flip them until they're all the way crispy, and then we'll start adding the other ingredients. Okay, we're just going to kind of grind these up a little bit, like just crumble them up, and as soon as we get that done, we're just going to go ahead and cut up some fresh tomatoes and get those chopped up, because those will be also in our ingredient. Now this cooked ham, I don't know if you guys ever cooked with it. Bristol cooked ham is really, really good. It can last for about 5 years, so I actually stock up on this just in case of emergencies, if we ever run out of anything. And of course I did run out of bacon, so I couldn't add bacon. But if you cut this up into little diced pieces, it tastes just like ham or bacon whenever you're cooking it, and to me it tastes better. My husband loves this ham, so this is the ham that we do use a lot for our breakfast burritos. So we're going to chop these up into little pieces, and then we'll fry them up a little bit, we'll saute them up a little bit, and then that'll be another ingredient that we'll be adding into this breakfast burrito. Okay, I was going to show the expiration on this, 2029. I bought this in 2024, so it does last for a while. So, you could use that for storing, food for just in case of emergencies. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and saute this all up and get it nice and crispy. Make sure they're down into little chunks like this for your breakfast burrito. Okay, I'm going to use my free-range eggs. I'm going to put 4 free-range eggs into my bowl here. Once you get 4 of these added, you're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of either heavy cream if you have it. If you don't have heavy cream, go ahead and add in your evaporated milk. Whole milk is fine too. I just like to, add a little bit of either, like I said, the evaporated milk or heavy cream if I have it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mix this up really well. I do add a little bit of salt and pepper to this before mixing, but either, if you want to add different ingredients as, seasonings, you can do that. Okay, so the pepper and then a little bit of sea salt, and then we'll give it a good mix. Okay, for this recipe, I do add shredded cheese into my eggs, and then because it is 2 different cheeses that we do use for this breakfast burrito. So you're going to add, and also we're going to melt the Velveeta cheese and a little bit of evaporated milk. And once we'll put that in the microwave and let it cook. Now I'm going to go ahead and add these eggs into the ham mixture, and we're going to don't mix them right now, just let them cook a little bit with it. And then after you see the sides kind of cooking up, you can go ahead and mix it. Okay, after mixing all that, we're going to go ahead and let it continue to cook with our hash browns on top here. And we'll also add on our tomatoes here in a second too as well. And then we're going to let those cook together. And we're almost done, honestly. So just add these tomatoes in here. This gives it a whole nother flavor into the breakfast burrito. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add the Velveeta cheese, melted Velveeta cheese on top of this. You can also use Cheese Whiz, but I like the Velveeta cheese with the little bit of evaporated milk melted together. It just gives it another flavor. It tastes really good. It's kind of like a rich flavor. So we're just going to let this cook on top here, and then we'll mix it together in a second. Actually, you don't even have to mix it. You can just leave it like that and just start spooning it up into the burritos, the tortillas. So have your skillet nice and hot while you're doing the cheese, and we're going to put the corn tortillas just right on top and let that cook. You want your skillet to be hot when you're doing these corn tortillas. When you're cooking the corn tortillas, you'll see them fluff up as soon as you turn them. So I'm going to turn it over and it'll bubble up. And that's when you know you have a really nice hot skillet. And you don't want them to burn. You just want them to get them nice and, a little toasty. And then that's when you can take them off. Okay, now that they're done, we're going to go ahead and start filling up our burritos here. To me, these burritos kind of feel like taste as similar as the ones that you get at McDonald's. That's what they taste like. With that cheese, that Velveeta rich cheese. All right, guys, thanks again for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all have a wonderful day and God bless.